Good afternoon, guys. Lovely to see you. My name is Michael, and thank you very much for asking me to do a short video for you today. And buenos dias to any Romanian viewers, and mulțumesc for watching. I'm just in the process of learning Romanian at the moment. Now, you'll have to bear with me during the course of the video. I'm a little bit nervous because I've only just recently, the last sort of 12 months or so, started to truly believe in what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about following my soul and being guided by my soul and my spirit, rather than thinking things through in a logical fashion, with a goal and a target. I'm 46 years old. I've had my own business. I've studied many different things, and so to that end, I'm quite fortunate. Well, very fortunate. But it has left me kind of baffled. I've got to be honest. I know that I enjoy watching some of the videos on the live speakers group in Facebook, and in there are plenty of very interesting and relevant approaches to how we find happiness. I think it is what it's all about, really. I believe that is our purpose here, and to be happy. And I've just very recently started doing that through following my soul. I find natural energy, mostly for me, from the sea. I love swimming in the sea. It's just down the road, just down there, and about 60 seconds walk. So that's pretty cool. I absolutely love that, and that gives me such a boost. That makes me happy, and it fills me up with love and happiness and good spirit and good wishes. It leaves me fully boosted, so I can then offer that love and happiness to others. I think that's all there is, really. Of course, with that comes forgiveness, understanding that other people don't necessarily share that approach, and appreciate even that approach, which is fine, to each their own, but it gives me enough energy to understand that they most probably don't mean me any harm. They probably are just a bit lost and a bit confused, like I think we all are, really, in our search for being happy, for being content. And it relates, I think, to a lot of things that I've studied in the past. Doing things this way, for me, may work, should work for you, really should work for you as well. I honestly believe that you'll find so much energy and passion and commitment for being alive, for getting stuck in, that I'm sure there'll be nothing that gets in your way. I really do think you'll be unstoppable. So things that we talk about a lot of the time in business meetings, where there is a bit more of a business focus, such as, establishing your goals and your targets, would be the obvious one, with a time frame and your action points to achieve that target. Okay, that's cool, no worries there. I do have reservations about that now, because I think that the goals that we establish using that approach aren't really our goals. Are those the goals that are actually going to make you happy? Or are they the goals that the world around us is expecting us to achieve? Are we actually trying to measure up to somebody else's expectations? Or are we actually trying to measure up to our own expectations to better ourselves and become the person that we can be. I don't think that we are. I think we've missed. Sorry, I've just just talking about swimming in the sea. I've just found a bit of sand behind my ear. I don't think that we. That gives me such a boost. I don't think that we are actually quite as tuned in to what drives us and motivates us as we might think. That's okay. It's not a problem. It's not a criticism. My word, far from it. I mean, I've been lost for 46 years, and just the last 12 months or so really found a lot of clarity. And finding this is very much the way forward for me. So you'd think about issues like fear would be a big one. You know, you're afraid to move out of your comfort zone. You're afraid you're afraid of rejection, so you don't try anything. You don't try anything new, so you don't grow. You sit being comfortable in the world that you know, and never really getting the chance to understand or appreciate that there's so much more there for you. You know, you can join in just like anybody, anybody can join in, and there's really nothing to be afraid of. And there's a lot to be very, very pleased about, very happy about. So much more rewarding. It's wonderful. And so there's no need to be afraid. What holds you back is that fear of rejection. Well, that's okay. You know, if somebody doesn't share your point of view or doesn't agree with you, that's fine. Not my problem, their problem. Let it go. Understand that you can't control the world around you, but one thing you most definitely can control is how you respond to what is happening around you. That you absolutely can control. And that is what defines your reality. So if you think about how you're responding to what's happening around you, what somebody may have said, or what may have happened, and you respond in a positive way, look at the opportunity, breathe in, think back to the natural energy that you're finding. In my case, as I said, from the sea and from nature generally. And this fills you with so much energy that you're almost on a different wavelength. And you can tackle anything doing that. There isn't anything to fear. You don't need to just sit and wait, basically wait to die. You know, sit comfortably, and what will happen is you'll sit comfortably and die, never having learned anything, never having grown and really explored your true potential. It is worth taking a risk, and it does seem like a bold leap. As I say, I'm new to it, so I'm quite nervous about doing this, because it seems quite unusual. I think it does anyway, to a lot of people who are very much more of in a traditional sort of goal setting type thinking. But it gives you the chance to look at things in a new way and really feel and understand your own self and develop your own self. So you can improve your self-awareness of situations around you, in situations around you, and again, feel the emotion rising within you. Don't be distracted by it. Be present. Be in the present. Enjoy the moment. And as the emotion rises, whether it's a happy emotion, a good emotion, or a negative emotion, then let the good emotion, positive emotion, let that rise within you, let that fill you up. Enjoy it. Smile. smile anyway. Keep smiling. And let that be a boost to you. But don't let it distract you from the present moment. The present moment is all you have. It won't last long, and it won't come again. That was it. That won't come again, that moment. So a negative emotion rising within you, which is quite likely that will happen through the course of any given day. Probably, possibly anger, frustration that things haven't gone your way. Well, again, not a problem. Feel that emotion rising within you. Feel it, understand it, appreciate it, and let it go. Then it's gone. No more. The world is going to care whether you're feeling positive or negative. Whatever it is you're doing, you may be going for a job interview, you may be expecting a pay rise, you may be nervous about how much your next gas bill is going to be. That won't change by you feeling in dread of the news or by you feeling negative about the news. You may as well just wait for the news and deal with it as it comes to you. Be present in the moment. Don't worry about the future. Most of what lies ahead, what you dread, isn't going to happen anyway. Just enjoy this moment. Take it day by day and appreciate it. Do your best to be good and be positive and put good, positive thoughts and emotions into the people and the world around you. And you will get that back. You get what you give. Help others. Help yourself. You will get what you give. Bear with me. I just have to make some notes because, as I say, I'm quite new to this. Yeah, no, I think I've done quite well there. That's pretty much covers the key areas that I wanted to look at. The key element really is the approach to it is building your soul, building the energy within your soul, understanding why you're here, which, as I say, in my case, and I think in most cases, is to be happy. And understanding that expectations around you are other people's expectations, not your expectations. So there's no particular real reason why you should live up to those expectations. You should have your own expectations of yourself to be as good as you can be and focus on those rather than, frankly, be distracted by somebody else's expectations. That doesn't make any sense at all. You may achieve your goal, go through those actions that you've laid out to achieve that goal, but the chances are that may not even be your actual goal. That may not actually be what you want. That may not actually be what makes you happy. It's probably what you think will make you happy, what somebody else thinks will make you happy, or what's expected to make you happy. Be happy for you, not for somebody else. Simple. Keep it simple. Appreciate every little thing in life. Be present and see and hope to understand and feel everything. And you will find a way. You will be unstoppable. And it's great. I absolutely love it. I hope that we'll get the chance to chat more about this sort of thing. And I hope it doesn't seem too odd. You can probably tell I do feel a little bit I do feel a little bit nervous about that because this isn't something that I've really put down on a video before. I know you said tape that that's showing my age. So yeah, well look, again, I'll put it out there and see what you think, and it'd be lovely to chat it through and go from there. And importantly, be happy, stay happy, and don't worry about what's going to happen around the corner, because it probably won't, and I'm sure we'll all be fine. All right, keep smiling, guys. See you later.